And we are ready for our sixth and final step, which is to finish our applique piece. As you can see here, I have finished all of the stitching and I have trimmed all of the threads from the front and the back. I've also trimmed off the corners of the piece so that I don't have all that excess fabric getting in the way of the back of the hoop. So then you need to go ahead and grab your embroidery hoop and loosen the screw so that you can separate both pieces. Center the hoop over your design. The design works any direction, so don't worry if you're not sure, if you don't end up putting yours the same way as right side up as I do. It's still going to look good no matter which way is up. And I'm going to smooth that down, make sure that it is nice and taut across the front there. And then once I'm happy with how it's positioned in here, I'll tighten the screw. Okay. And then I can flip my piece over and use my iron to smooth in the fabric towards the middle of the hoop. That'll make it easier to get everything finished on the back really nicely for us. And if you didn't already, before you do finish the back of the hoop, make sure that the front, if you needed to iron out any wrinkles or creases in the front, then make sure you do that before you start framing your piece, because once it's in there, it's not coming out. I mean, I suppose you could take it apart, but it'd be kind of a pain, right? All right, so then your kit came with a piece of felt for going over the back. So what you could do this two different ways. One way to do it would be to trace the embroidery hoop and then cut the circle out and stitch it onto the back using a slip stitch, attaching it to the fabric piece. But what I really like to do, it's quicker, it's easier, is I am going to just use some craft glue, or you could use hot glue, and I'm going to glue the felt on. So I'll go all the way around the hoop here with my glue, put plenty of glue on there, and then I'm gonna lay my felt piece across there. Okay, I actually like to flip it over and do it from the front. Make sure all the little edges are tucked in. Press it down really good. I even will sometimes lay a book or some pattern weights over it to make sure that it's stuck down really well as it dries. Then once the glue has dried, you can just use your scissors to trim all that extra felt from the back. And then you'll have a finished piece that you can hang up or display in your home or give as a gift, whatever you choose to do with it. I hope you enjoyed making this project with me. And if you have any questions or want to leave a review, you can do that at www.havenhandmade.com.